So welcome, and here's the job. Here's the mission, whether you choose to accept it or not. '06 Dodge Ram, 1500, 4.7. The evaporator and the heater core gotta get changed. So the evaporator and the heater core getting changed. And now this is to say, so easy, a rookie could do it, because I've never done this before. But got to tear off the whole dash from the freaking steering wheel, everything right there you see in front of us, that whole little thing right there, and there's a box down there that we got to get to. So you know where that goes into. So let's have fun. So I had to take off the top part, right? The thing just clips off. You just grab a screwdriver, pop it off. You see these little brackets right here. Whatever, you pop it off, and then there's all across. Then there's what is it? There's 3 8mm, and there's 2 10mm that you got to take off. So I'm on that, just going piece by piece. And also you had to take off the little side panel. So I took that off, and there's a whole bunch of wires that you got to unscrew here. I mean, not unscrew, but undo. So I'm dealing with that little by little. I got to take off that bottom piece right there, screws under there, and I got to end up taking off the steering wheel. I'm dreading that, but whatever, I'll get to it right now. So there's the fun part, right? The cover had a screw down here somewhere, right here. Had a screw right here. Sorry. Had a screw right here and a screw right there. So you got to take those two off and then just pop the thing off. And now we got to take off, and there's a Phillips head screwdriver. So now we got to take this off and then continue with the steering wheel. Let's see where it goes. I could have unplugged it, but I just decided to take this off, pull it out that way. So this is gonna be fun. Let's have fun. And then the 2 screws that are over here, I think they're 13, are they? Whatever. I'll check it out later, but let's keep moving. Just for reference. Just for reference. Just for reference. Now I gotta take that out. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna take that out. Yep. Guess what? No steering wheel. There was a screw right here that I had to take off. That held it in place. It's 13mm, and what do you call it? I just disconnected all the connectors from the thing, and that's it. There was 4 13mm, one here, one here, one here, and one here. I took off these 2 first, took this one off, then once I dropped this one, the whole thing came off. So that was pretty simple, but now it's to continue with the actual with the base. Gotta start taking off these screws and the ones down there and keep it moving. I want to apologize. There was 4 8mm that I needed to take out. I forgot that one, and there was also another 4 Phillips screws that I needed to take out. 1, 2 that I'm taking out now, and another 2 on the other side. But just whatever, it's alright. Also under the steering wheel, 10mm takes this off. 10mm, pull it out, it'll pop off. And then the other one in the back, you just easily squeeze the tab, pull it out. And then over here, I keep forgetting. Oh, I forgot. There's that screw there, and a screw that was right here that I took out. So, because it holds it into the metal. So, you know. Okay, so after that, the dash came off pretty easily. And now we right there. Exactly what we need to deal with. just enough space for us to be able to deal with what we got to deal with. So I'm gonna go on that side and start messing around. Now in the engine, you got to come over here. I took off the whole air filter and everything, whatever. Very simple, self-explanatory. And I had to take off the CPU, where there's two 8mm on the top, two 8mm on the top and one on the bottom. And then, you know, just took out the connectors from over here because I got to take these two off, and then plus I got to take these two off. So it's for the heater core, and that's for the AC. And then there's a couple of screws down there I got to take off as well, where I hear that one, and I think there's another one back there that I got to take off. So let me get back to you. Now taking this box out, there's what was that, 10mm? No, yeah, 10mm. There was, I think that was 8mm or 10mm. That one and that one over there. They were, I'll tell you right now. It's the same thing? No. 8mm. Right? I could have sworn. But whatever. Then, but also got to make sure that you take out this pipe and this one. And then I'm having a situation because this one came out no problem. It had the tool, it had the thing on it, but it didn't really work properly. So I made up some little tool, and right? And I was able to get one of them out, but trying to take out the other one, it wasn't working. It was breaking this little piece. So what I ended up doing was I went and bought a disconnector, but for some reason still not working. So I had to figure out what's going on. Oh, this screw right here and this one right here needs to come out for you to be able to take out the back. But also you need to disconnect these and whatever. It'll all come out easily. Only problem is, if you're having a situation, disconnecting is the whole situation. Okay, so I had a situation. That little pipe right there does not come out for nothing. So decided to go around. I ended up pulling the box out enough to be able to unscrew the top part. So I could, honestly, if it's a situation just with the heater core, you could just hurry up and switch the heater core or whatever it is. But that AC situation is a situation. So just got to figure out how to, whatever. As you can see, I've been here all night. Okay, so there's a situation, right? So I haven't been able to get that off. That's the attachment, the thing that's supposed to detach it, but it's not detaching. So since I'm not able to get that off, I found a way around it. Right? There is a way around it. So the one that I have, it had those screws in it. So it was a torque T25 or something like that. So I was able to find a way to go from the other side, unscrew that, and take this thing off. So I got it off, right? So I got it off without taking off the other wire. I mean the other pole, the other line, since it wasn't able to come off. So now all I really have to do is just connect the new one onto there, and I'm good. And with the box, this isn't something that everybody's gonna have to deal with, but with the box, what I ended up doing was I took off the box. I took off all these screws. I took them all off from around the whole thing, and then I was able to pull it out. So you see, this came out no problem, but yeah, so that's an issue. I think I'm gonna clean it up and then go ahead and put it back together. So it's kind of hard to find these parts, right? That door actually went right there, but like I said, it's a mission to find those parts. I gotta get this moving. So I found, as a matter of fact, I found that one brand new, and I decided I had to alter it to be able to make it happen, to make it fit right there. So, and what else? Also, that door was missing, so now I just put it in. So now it's time to get it cracking. So a little snag, they're connecting everything, right? Put everything back in. Should have showed you a little bit during the process or whatever, but it is what it is. It's touch and go. It's simple. It's kind of the same way that you took it out, except backwards. So only situation is when I took it out, I noticed I had to think, because disconnecting the rod in the back, before I did, this whole thing switched to the side. So I just took everything out just like that, whatever it is. But now it's a problem putting it back in, because as you see, it's to the side and it's locked, so it does not churn. So that's the situation. So what I'm gonna actually try to do is connect everything, put everything on, turn on the car, and be able to move the steering wheel, so I could be able to put in the collar and tighten it in good. So, you know, hopefully that works. Let's see what happens. Look at it, it's right too, whatever. So I put everything back on, and this is the final step. You see that little thing back there? Yeah, right here. That's where you gotta put in the Freon. So, final step. But everything looked good so far, holding the pressure and everything. And that was a hell of a mission, but we got there. So easy a rookie could do it, right? So when I put the key in, and when I connected everything up and I put the key into the ignition, the whole base just flipped up, and it was in the right angle for me to be able to screw the things in and set that up. Also, when putting the Freon in, make sure that the car is on and that the AC is on low, so that, well, that's what I was told. So I put it in and everything worked out good. I've been riding with it for a number of days already, and everything is great. So a hell of a mission, saved me over $1,000 just dealing with what I did right now. So that always sounds good, right? Honestly, anything you put your mind to, you can do. And this YouTube University thing is like, I'm a faithful student, right? Brown the Builder signing out.